Thailand, officially the Kingdom of Thailand, formerly known as Siam, is everything you think it is: exotic, tropical, and diverse in culture. It is the world's 51st largest country and the 20th most populated, with around 70 million people. As it is the only Southeast Asian nation to have never experienced European colonization, Thailand is said to be the land of the freedom. Thai culture has been influenced by the surrounding countries of India, Laos, Burma, Cambodia, and China. However, not when it comes to religion. 95% of the population are Buddhists. Over 540 million people practice Buddhism around the world, nearly half of which are Chinese. Even in the United States, Buddhism continues to flourish. And I had the privilege of speaking with Buddhist monk Prapatinya at the Wat Thai Temple in Los Angeles, California, to discover more about Buddha and the architecture of Thai temples. Prapatinya, it's such a pleasure and an honor to meet you. I really wanted to talk to you about the architecture of a temple. Throughout Thailand, you see these beautiful temples. They're adorned with so many beautiful things. What is it about the temple that is so significant?
The temple is very important for Thai peoples. Thai people, around 90% in Thailand, all they are the Buddhism. They believe in the Buddhism. The Buddhism was occur. There's a background from India. In the first period that the Buddhism was occur, at that time around 2,500 years ago, the monk they live in the forest. Go to practice for enlightenment. The temple doesn't occur right there at that time in the first period. In the later period, at that time the Buddha he established the Buddhism. There are lots of the disciple, more disciple. Then they make a decision to build the temple in the bamboo forest. Then they put the name of the temple at that time is bamboo temples. And when the Buddhism come to the communities, we just build the buildings and decorate that belong by the culture of each country that the Buddhism go to.
Why are temples so colorful and elaborated with such beautiful adornments?
They try to decoration the construction by gold, or decoration the Buddha image by gold leaf. That is a real gold, because the gold is not only the material in our culture, but also it's a relate to the transcendentals, or the spiritual thing, or the highest thing to relate our mind to there.
Thai temples truly are a sight to behold. They're often vibrant in color and thoughtfully decorated. On the exterior of the temple, we see a lot of gold.
Yes.
I noticed that there are 2 deer at the top of the roof. What does that symbol represent?
The symbol, yes, there are a lot of the symbol in the Buddhism. Behind the deer, you can see the wheel. The wheel is represent to the Buddha. The deer represent to the disciple, the monk who can learn from the Buddha and enlighten belong by them. Because the Buddha, he have a first sermon in the deer forest. At that time, there is 5 disciples, 5 ascetics who follow by them to listen to them and what they teach. That's the first disciple, just only 5. They thought the Buddha he taught him in the deer forest. That's why we represent that area, the first sermons. Yes.
So you have the symbol of the deer at the front. You also have 2 gods. Tell me about the statues out front and why the gods are a significant part of the building structure.
The god in both sides, like a guardian in both sides of the temples. That is believing from the Hindu novels, Ramayana. The Buddhism and Hinduism is close by together because we live each other. In the ancient times, the people in the Hinduism, they believe in the Hindu and they believe in the Buddhism also, and they share the novel, they share the habit together. There's a great habit from the India. The Ramayana is talk about the demon and the spiritual god fighting together. the people they believe in the spirit of the demon can protect us also. Then that's why we build the demon on in front of the church.
So the adornments and the color of temples are really a sign of respect to Buddha and of course the monks.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your insights about the temple grounds and the elaborate detail and the vibrant colors that go into this structure, because it really is one of the things when you visit Thailand that stands out. You are drawn to go and see a temple grounds and really visit with them and see what it's about. So thank you for your insights. I really appreciate it.